is the quote of the day. It's a quote by Joseph Campbell that says, "The privilege of a lifetime is being who you are." Now, listen, I'm going to read it one more time. The privilege of a lifetime is being who you are. This quote is so impactful because we are living in a world where we see other people living what we think are successful lives, and then we want to go and copy that. The thing that makes you unique is the thing that makes you unique. That's your magic. That is the thing that draws people to you. One of the beautiful things that I have found about being me is that it literally gives me not only confidence, but a level of authenticity that in the past I have only dreamed of. As a recovering people pleaser, there have been times in my life where I have been like a chameleon. I would shape, shift, and, become all the things that I thought other people wanted me to be. It was only through, I remember I was taking a class and I was having a session with the coach. And I was explaining to her how, I was trying to make this person happy. I was trying to make this person happy. And she asked me something that literally broke me down to tears. She was like, "Isn't that exhausting?" I was like, "Yes, it is exhausting." Because when you are not being who you truly are, it is like you are on a stage in a play or a movie, being an actor 24 hours a day. So, my husband and I, last year, we were in the church play. And I can remember growing up, I thought I wanted to be an actress. I did. I thought I wanted to be an actress until got the part at church, and then I had to learn. No, I didn't. And then I had to learn the lines. And I was like, "Oh boy, how do you, this, how do people do that?" So it was very interesting. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, like that is, you have got to want to be an actor in order to learn all the." I was just thinking, for a 2 hour movie, if you are the main character, how many lines you have to learn. I was like, "Oh, absolutely not." That is how it feels when you are not being who you really are. You are literally being an actor or an actress this time. And so, in when you are yourself, this quote by Joseph Campbell that says, "The privilege of a lifetime is being who you are." It literally is a privilege to be who you are. You hear people talk about your fingerprint and how it is unique to you, how God has numbered the number of hairs on your head, how it is so, yes. Before you get on the notes, yes, I mean, it is no joke, singing, writing, whatever it is. And so it really is about, and I know that it can be a difficult process, thinking that you are a magical, one of a kind masterpiece, but you really are. And people can also see when you are being who you really are and when you're not. So there's also a cost for not being you. It's exhaustion. It is, people really don't get to know the real you because you're not presenting them with the real you. And so it doesn't matter if you're dating, if you are creating a friendship with somebody, Being yourself is the thing that is required so that people can get to know the real you and so that you can get to know the real you. Okay? Because playing a role or being what you think other people want you to be, that is never going to give you the results that you think. It's kind of like if you're playing this role and then people think that they're getting to know the real you, and then when the new you shows up, they're like, well, who are you? Is this still your representative show? Is this still your representative? And so another reason why being who you authentically are is, I talk a lot about purpose and finding your purpose. One of the, hey, Krishna, how are you on this Saturday evening? And so it's really important for you to be yourself so that you can live your purpose. And so, even when I go to speak, one of the things that I tell people that is unique about me is I use tools when I speak because that helps the audience and the attendees grasp really what I'm saying, and most of the time they leave with a token or an illustration of something that I have spoken about. I'm good. What about you? You know what? I'm good. I'm hungry though. So I'm gonna go down here in a few minutes and get me something to eat. We're trying something new for dinner. So but I'm good. I'm good. So today I am discussing a quote by Joseph Campbell that says, "The privilege of a lifetime is being who you are." And so that also allows you to connect with other people who are authentically themselves. And so I know that sometimes we live in a world where people send their representatives or they're not showing up as who they truly are. I have done it. I have done it. Hold on one second. I have done it before. It has not ended well. It has not ended well. And so I just wanted to come on here for a few minutes just to let you know, encourage you to be yourself. You are wonderful the way that you are. There is a tribe of people who need to see you be you so that they can have the courage to be them. And if by chance there's a group of people who fall away, who do not connect with who you truly are, that is also okay because they were never your people anyway. So, the quote is by Joseph Campbell: "The privilege of a lifetime is being who you are." So, be who you are.